Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to another episode of Vault Hunters. In today's episode, we'll be crafting a bunch of components we need for our storage system to be ready to install when we start building our permanent base. In addition, we'll try to unlock a few mods to play around with in upcoming episodes. Anyway, let's get started. So, as you can see, I ran some vaults off camera. The last one was the most spectacular one where I ran into not one, not two, but three ore rooms and a crystal cave. Still haven't found much of it in the way of echo, but look at all these player gems. Pog. Additionally, did a little bit of work on the storage system. Let's go check it out. We now have a disk drive. This bad mamma jamba can hold as many items as you craft disks for it. You can craft all the way up to a 64,000 storage disks. That means that you can put 64,000 items on one disk. Right now we are limiting ourselves to 4Ks simply because the 16 is expensive and the 64 is ridiculously expensive, at least for now. You can also use it to store fluids. These are a lot more manageable because they're a lot more niche. For instance, if I wanted to constantly fill this with water because it is out of water, as you can see, instead of doing this, I could set up my storage system to retain and fill it with water automatically. That's all the work we did with this, but each one of these is expensive and the disk drive itself is expensive. To finish off our storage system, we need to make a couple more drawer controllers, as well as a couple of external storages, maybe some importers and exporters, and definitely some cables. I'd like a disk manipulator. It's not necessary to get it started up, nor is this 1K storage block or the crafting grid. Though the crafting grid would be nice, for sure. But again, it's expensive. Well, now that that progression update is out of the way, let's go ahead and take a look at the loot that we got from the vaults. And I did go ahead and grab my pouches this time so it wouldn't completely fill up our inventory. Still filled up quite a bit of it. Alright, I'll go put some stuff away and I'll be right back. Okay, we'll go through the jewels first really quick. Go ahead and keep that one. Definitely keep that one and that one. And definitely that one. Holy, that is amazing. We'll keep that one. That one. The rest of these can be smelted down. Just for the gear. Ooh. Yeah, I think the rest of these will scrap. We also got these inscriptions. We'll throw these on our architect crystal, but I want to point out that I did also make these inscriptions as well as these catalysts. Typically when making architect crystals, I try to go for as low stability as I can and as high completion as I can, as well as high time as I can. So we'll add this one, we'll add this one, and this one. So far so good. Almost want to go ahead and scrap these and see if I can make anything better. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. In case you didn't know, you can actually get inscription pieces out of these. Yeesh. Not much better. Well, we couldn't get it to 100%, so we'll go ahead and save it for later. Something else you may have seen, my Paxel's almost dead. This one will probably last us a couple more vaults, but we hit a new tool level. At level 35, you can start crafting vaulterite tools. So let's make a new tool. We have this perfect axing and picking jewel here. So we will go ahead and make a vaulterite shovel. Now, when we put this in the jewel applicator along with this perfect picking and axing jewel, it becomes a Paxel. future dad man coming to you. I forgot to press record while I was working on the new jewels for the new tool. But I'm coming to you in the future to show you the new tool, as I realized I messed up during editing. Let's go take a look. So our new multi-purpose tool, there are definitely some improvements that can be made to it. Also, just wanted to let you know that the next few clips are in a slightly confusing order. There was one point where I did some vaults and then crafted a bit, and then did some more vaults and then crafted a bit, and then decided, well, I need to just stop going back and forth and wait to craft with you guys. So, yeah, enjoy. Alright, we need some more materials to finish off this storage. So, we need to run some more vaults. I'm going to go ahead and do those off camera though, just to not bore you guys. And I'll be back when I believe we have enough of the mats. See you soon. Well, finally happened. My potato caught up with me. I died in a vault. Crap. Alright, I think we got enough materials from the vaults we ran and some of the bounding crates that we completed. Let's go ahead and crack these bad boys open and have a look. Alright, that's all put away, so let's go ahead and grab out all of the gear we got and go identify it. Keep that one for sure. Definitely keep that one. And that boy. Keep that one. That's a legendary. We'll keep that one. Throw the rest of these in the smelter. Okay, let's take a look at these jewels. I did something a little different because last time we ran out of room. I only kept the ones we were going to keep permanently, and just went ahead and diffused the rest, or recycled the rest. So we've got some pretty good trap disarm, vanilla immortality, copiously, mining speed, item quantity, affinity jewels. Yeah, pretty good. I'll move these where they need to go. We'll put these on our crystal. And now we'll start putting these on. Yep, there goes. 4 plentiful. And you can see that this unmodifiable trait here means that the crystal can't be modified anymore. If I try to put it in here and put this catalyst on it, we can't do it. We'll actually run this crystal a little bit later on. Now let's craft. Alright, I think that pretty much takes care of the other items that we needed to finish off the storage system at the new place, including 3 external storages and 3 drawer controllers. I want to show you exactly what external storages do, so let's go check it out. Okay, say we have our storage system, and we have this grid with some stuff in it, which is going into our disk drives. Let's say we have all this cobble, dirt, gravel, and stone that we want to put into this storage system. Now we could easily just grab this out and just dump it all in here, and we're good. Nothing happened, right? But if we take a look at this storage disk, we can see that it's almost halfway full already. And we only have a few different items in here. That can very quickly become a problem. That's where the external storage is coming. So if we have this drawer controller, we have an external storage hooked up to it, and a cable linking it to our storage system. And then we put a few drawers around it we can have those drawers hold the massive amount of items that we want them to. For instance, if we take all of our dirt out of our storage system and put it all in this drawer here, and we take all of this stone and put it in this drawer, all of this gravel, put it in this drawer, and all of this cobble, put it in this drawer. We have it all in drawers now, but we can still access it via our system. If we want a stack of stone, we just take a stack of stone out. Now, if we want to put it back in, as long as our priorities are set correctly, when we dump the rest of this dirt back into our storage system, we should see that it did not go to this storage disk. Rather, it went directly to the drawer. So as you can see, we actually have a decent amount of our storage system done and ready for our new base. Pog. I think the only thing left to do is to unlock some research. Modular routers, building gadgets, easy villagers. These are all things that are going to help us with our new base. Well, maybe not easy villagers, but modular routers and building gadgets, definitely. I think to finish things off, we'll run this architect crystal. I really don't think that was the most successful vault we've ever had, but at least our architect vault is done. Also, don't know if you noticed, but we did find an echo ore in there. Unfortunately, we didn't get anything from it. Alright, I think that'll do it for this episode. It's a little shorter than normal, but I think that's okay. We got a decent amount done. I just didn't want to bore you running 7 different vaults. So, yeah. Next episode, we actually might get started on our permanent base. So, it's pretty exciting. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Vault Hunters. Until I see you again, bye.